Hey guys, it's vf.miniatures Bell reports, and today we're playing a 2000 points game between my Space Marines and Spencer's Necrons. Spencer, say hi.
Hello.
And we are gonna decide today who's better, the almighty Astartes or the annoying metal guys from space.
Get off my lawn.
That's my 2000 points of Space Marines. I'm playing Gladiators today. This is my detachment, my Deathwatch, chapter. And I don't have any special units from Deathwatch, it's just the models that I'm playing. And I'm trying out Gladiators to see how I like it. It's the tactical one, so hopefully it'll be good against the tactical version of Necrons. So I have 3 Redemptors here, as you can see, with Plasmas, Onslaught Gatling Cannons, Stormbolters, and Icarus Pods, the regular loadout for the Redemptor. I have a unit of Aggressors with the Biologists and the Fire Discipline Enhancement, the classic inside the Land Raider Redeemer, so a very typical sort of competitive choice for a Space Marine list. A unit of 6 Inceptors with Plasmas. I was debating on whether to go Plasma on Bolters. I'm gonna try Plasma now and see if that works, because Spencer's is okay for both. It's not. There's no really best choice here, so we should have a good analysis of that. A unit of 6 Eradicators as well for some anti-tank. We'll see how that works against 4-up invulnerable save, half damage, and 5-up shrug monsters. But I needed to have something in that slot, so I chose them. In the HQs, I have the Biologists, of course, and which is a nice conversion by the vf.miniatures painting studios, and another conversion which we've done for the Lieutenant with a combi weapon. So he has a nice Xenos pistol, which is the combi weapon, and a shield representing his 5-up Philno paint. So that is the Lieutenant with a combi weapon. Obviously Calidus, because how can you run Space Marines without the Calidus? Even though today I'm playing against an army which literally has no battle tactic stratagems apart from the command point reroll, so yeah, no luck there. And a unit of 10 Assault Intercessors for some melee, cheap melee, and a unit of Infiltrators, 5 of them to be precise. So that's my take on a sort of a competitive Space Marine list. It has some units that it's lacking, like for example the Scouts, which are currently in transit to me, so we'll see them soon. Also, there are some units that I think would be good here as well, like Centurions maybe, and you will see that in the future revisions of this list. But that is my 2000 points, and we'll see what Spencer has for us.
All right, so my 2000 point list today, I am bringing a Hypercrypt Legion. I think everyone could kind of tell by the giant monolith there. He has the 4 death rays. In my little bit of testing, he's been very useful deleting heavy armor, like that Land Raider with all the scary things inside.
Don't get scared, Land Raider. Don't worry.
So going forward, I have a Enrikir the Traveler, which is representing Imotekh the Stormlord.
Mm-hmm.
His main point is to give me 2 CP during my command phase. And to help make sure that he survives, I've stuck him with 10 Lychguard, all with swords and boards.
Are they damage 1 or damage 2?
They are damage 1.
Damage 1 now, so still damage 1. That's so annoying.
Yes. I then have 2 Lokhust Heavy Destroyers with separate squads. This one here, I gave him the enhancement from the Hypercrypt, which gives his unit Deep Strike. Mm-hmm. So he is going with this 6-man unit of Lokhust Destroyers. I have an extra one here because I had 30 points left over, and it's a good little background.
So it's a single unit, essentially.
Correct. It's a single unit of 1.
Okay. Was that a thing before the Codex, or is
yes.
it? Okay. Interesting.
Then I have my other Lokhust Lord. He has reroll 1s to hit for the unit, but when the unit is set up via Deep Strike or Strategic Reserves, he gets full rerolls for his unit. He's going with 3 Lokhust Heavy Destroyers, all with the Gauss Destructor, because I like 6 damage guns.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Then I have a unit of Tomb Blades. I gave them the War Gear upgrade for stealth, and they have twin Tesla disruptors for a little bit of Tesla explosions.
Makes sense. Okay.
2 units of 3 Ophydian Destroyers. They have deep strike built in, and built into their data sheet, they could also put themselves back into strategic reserves.
So they have the translocation rule inbuilt, essentially.
Inbuilt, yes.
Okay.
It's not going to matter much because Hypercrypt does the same thing.
Yeah.
But they're good objective plays, especially when we get into the mission choices. Then just for some extra heavy hitters, because I love them, the Nightbringer and the Void Dragon.
Yeah, the scary part of the list.
Yes, as people may know, 7 wounds, 4 up armor, 4 up invul, 5 up feel no pain, and half damage.
Ooh, yes.
So for people listening and playtesting this, I had 2 Gladiator Lancers, a Redemptor, Brutalis, and a Redemptor all shoot into it, and into just the Void Dragon, and it could not kill it.
I have an answer for that. They just did not meet the Xenos hunters yet. So that's why it was. They just didn't know where to shoot. Obviously, the Deathwatch knows that. So this will be much easier for us, I hope.
Hopefully, yes. And then that is my 2,000 point list.
Awesome. Thank you for this wonderful presentation. We are playing Leviathan Mission J today, so it's Crucible of Battle Deployment and Priority Targets Mission. So for Priority Targets Mission, it's going to be up to 10 points, 5 for each objective we control. And for the missions actually which we're choosing, I'm playing Tactical and Spencer's playing Fixed today. And
I'm doing Behind Enemy Lines and Deploy Teleport Homers.
Okay, so the sneaky and tactical and fast ones.
Yes.
Which is very in line with the translocation rule. And in terms of the deployment, obviously someone's going to be on this side over here, and the other one is marked by the tape measure over there on this triangle. And we'll see in the deployment.
In the shadow of Fortress 30, as a bastion of the Imperium, a grave threat emerges from the depth of time. The Hypercrypt Legion Necrons, under the command of Imotekh the Stormlord, commence a spectral siege unlike any other. The Deathwatch, an elite force with unparalleled adaptability and knowledge of Xenos tactics, find themselves facing some of the most unusual and daunting feats of their storied careers. As the battle rages, the Deathwatch Redemptors, sourced from chapters like Space Wolves, Dark Angels, and Black Templars, demonstrate their versatility against the relentless Necron onslaught. The Necrons, utilizing their ancient technology, phase in and out of reality, their ethereal form a stark contrast to the physical might of the Space Marines. The Monolith, acting as a dark gateway, unleashes legions of Necrons, while the Nightbringer and Void Dragon, beings of immense power, wreak havoc across the battlefield. The Deathwatch's adaptability is put to the test. Their Infiltrators and Phobos Lieutenant work tirelessly to secure the backline against the spectral incursions of Ophydian Destroyers. In the sky, Inceptors dart through, countering the Tomb Blade's swift recon maneuvers. On the ground, assault Intercessors and Aggressors, led by the steadfast apothecary biologists, push forward, their resolve unbroken despite the daunting Necron tactics.
So this is how we deployed. I have only my Inceptors in Deep Strike, and the Aggressors are inside the Land Raider. Land Raider is parked over here, as obscured by the ruin as possible. The Redemptor is on the line over here as well, hiding behind the building. So are the 2 of his brothers. The Combi Weapon Lieutenant is over there. Calidus and a unit of Eradicators inside the ruin, waiting to move out of it. The brave Assault Intercessors are on the line near the central ruin. Infiltrators are in the back, infiltrating the deployment zone, even though they should be up front, but their function today is a bit more cautious, defensive. So that is pretty much what I've done in terms of my deployment. I don't think I forgot about anyone. And what about you, Spencer? What did you do?
So I have the Nightbringer chilling out in this ruin here, because we agreed that the first floor blocks line of sight.
True.
So he has at least a bit of an avenue to get up this way.
Yes.
The Void Dragon
In
just
the center.
kind of, hey, diddle straight up the middle. He's effectively gonna be my shoot target.
Yeah.
Like, please shoot me.
Yeah.
And it'll expose the stuff that I really want to shoot. Lokhust Heavy Destroyers in the middle there, with one Lokhust Destroyer just on the back in the ruin here, sitting on the objective. My CP battery just kind of partially behind these two ruins here to deny.
Lychguard?
Yes, Lychguard. They're mainly there to protect Imotekh for,
a very expensive way to give Imotekh more wounds.
Yes. And then the Tomb Blades. The Tomb Blades have jump, shoot, jump.
Okay.
So they might just, kind of perk up somewhere, shoot maybe those assault interceptors and then run away or go forward as other people like to do to try to score behind enemy lines.
Makes sense. Okay. So that is pretty much us, and let us do the roll-off to see who goes first. I'm wishing you best of luck and have a nice game.
Same to you. A 1, a 5.
I think I know who's going first.
Yes.
Necron's going to go first, and we will see you in Necron's movement phase turn 1. This is the end of Spencer's movement phase. Please tell us what happened here.
I basically moved everything as much as I could. So I moved the Nightbringer, I moved the Void Dragon, those two advanced and got 5s on him. He was just out of range of the objective due to positioning, but the Void Dragon was just touching due to his positioning.
Yep.
The Tomb Blades, they advanced, moving a nice 16 inches. So they now have line of sight onto the Assault Intercessors.
Yes.
I moved my CP battery just a little bit this way.
Up.
And then because...
Those guys moved back slightly just to get safer.
For now.
Yeah.
And then my one lone Lokhust Destroyer is just doing his job. He's still in the building.
In the building. Let's show him. He's a brave soul.
Yes, brave.
Hiding from
brave soul.
What is going to happen in the shooting phase? Please tell us.
The only thing that's going to happen is the Tomb Blades are going to shoot into the Assault Intercessors.
My wonderful Assault Intercessors. What is your AP, sir?
I am AP 0.
AP 0. Okay, then my Armor of Contempt is not going to be enacted.
Yes, I am using the Tesla carbines. They are Assault. So 2 shots each. So
that's why you can shoot, right?
Yep.
You've advanced and you rolled a 6, right? On them?
I rolled a 4 and they moved 12.
They moved 12, okay.
Yes. So hitting on 3s.
Good luck.
These are 1s. Okay, that's a pretty good shot.
Good roll, yes.
But sadly, no fun
sustain.
Tesla. And then strength 5, so wounding on 3s, but twin linked.
That is 2.
Linked.
2.
Thank you.
Thankfully, they are twin linked. That's much better.
So 4 at AP nothing.
AP nothing. 1 second. 4 AP 0, right?
Yep.
So 3 plus saves.
Okay.
Are they damage 1?
They are all damage 1.
Okay, thankfully. I thought I'm gonna lose 3 guys. Okay, that's actually just 1 guy from... Let's do Blade Angel. I love them all, but sadly someone has to go. So that's gonna be Blood Angel. We lost 1 brave Space Marine.
The Tomb Blades now have jump, shoot, jump.
Yes. Would you like to move closer to me to be nice target?
How about no, because they have stealth.
Okay.
So I'm just going to shimmy this way, but still sit on the objective.
Okay. Annoying Necrons. That's why we hate Xenos. So just so you know, we hate Xenos because they are always cunning and always annoying.
And I hate upstart civilizations because they keep talking while I'm trying to sleep.
I would also be angry as well.
Yes.
So thank you, and it was an interesting turn. No cards drawn for Spencer because he's playing fixed, and we'll see you in my turn 1. So this is my turn 1 movement phase. I have moved almost all of my stuff forward. The Land Raider has moved around the building and disembarked the Aggressors, so they're now poised to shoot at the Void Dragon and also the charge potentially at the Tomb Blades if I get a chance. Next, the Assault Intercessors have used adaptive strategy and turned on the Assault Doctrine, so they have advanced. I've rolled a 3, I think, so
yes.
I am now something like a 5-inch charge probably from the Void Dragon.
About that, yeah.
And the Void Dragon is also on the objective, which is cool because that's how
you now get reroll 1s.
Reroll full rerolls to wound, because when I'm targeting stuff on the objective, get rerolls. And we're gonna be using the full rerolls to hit against the Void Dragon, of course, or Oath of Moment, because there's no really better way to use that rule. Also, the Aggressors will benefit from that. And also, I forgot to nominate my objective for the Combi Weapons Lieutenant. Rerolls, reroll 1s to wound, so that's gonna be the central objective. Not really helpful here for the guys that have full rerolls to wound, but maybe for next turns it's going to be useful. My Calidus went up into the Deep Strike and went back down over here in my turn because I have drawn Bring Me Down and Investigate Signals. So I'm investigating this corner with the Aggressors. They moved back slightly. My Redemptor as well moved around the building. Unfortunately, he's just half an inch shy of the heavy destroyers over there, but two other Redemptors are in range, so maybe we can tickle them slightly with this shooting, and pretty much that is my movement. So we will now see what I can do in the shooting phase. So we'll start first with the Land Raider. He's going to put his Twin Assault Cannon and the Melt and the Hunter Killer into the Void Dragon, and the actual Flamers are going to go into the Tomb Blades because that's the only target for them. So 6 shots of the Onslaught Cannon, hitting 3s, rerolling Oath, and wounding on 5s.
Yes, I am T11.
So wounding on 5s, but really looking for 6s, and we have Twin Linked, so we'll reroll the roll. So we are 1 wound and 2 dev wounds.
Okay. Regular wound.
Regular wound, good
4
luck.
up invul. Loves it. And
save.
Then 3 feel no pain.
Yes, good luck. 2 feel no pains.
Up 2. I will reroll that then.
So 1 fail.
So he is down to 11 wounds.
Down to 11 wounds. Okay. Now the 2 shots from the Maltus, 2 hits. And wounding you on 5s, rerolling once because you are on the designated objective. The one that our lieutenant.
So
lost.
just 1?
Yes, 1 4 up invulnerability.
4 up invul, loves it.
Okay, and the Hunter Killer missile, it hits
with a 5,
and it
reroll
doesn't
the
wound,
1.
but we have intense rerolls, which I thought I'm not gonna use this turn, but apparently useful.
Invul.
3, so
damage.
fail, d6 damage.
1 becomes 1.
Becomes 1, yes, and
Takes
fails.
it down
Okay.
to 10.
At least Hunter Killer did something, so we're not gonna complain about that. Now the Flamer, so it's 2d6 plus 6 shots.
Yes.
2d6 plus 6. Spencer also has a Land Raider Redeemer, so I'm using him as my Wikipedia.
Yes.
9 shots plus 6, so it's 15. So out of hidden, and I'm wounding you on your T5, I assume, right?
Them.
Yes.
Tomb Blades. I am T5, yes.
T5. So wounding on 3s, and I don't think I have rerolls, right?
Nope.
Okay, so 4 plus 4 plus 4. 12 wounds. That's a good roll.
So here's 6.
6.
6 ups.
AP Master.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay. Why did you roll them separately, 6 and then more?
Because it's all 2 damage, and I know that because you did 12 wounds total, each one's 2 damage. So for each one that I failed, it would have just killed him.
Makes sense. Got it.
So.
Okay. So next, we're gonna put the Redemptor shots somewhere. The Redemptor, the first one, is gonna put his plasma into the heavy destroyers. I'm gonna put my Onslaught Cannon and the Icarus Pod and the Stormbolters into the Nightbringer. Maybe you will do some damage to him. And yeah, that's all the shots. So first, I'm gonna do my Stormbolters. I think it's 4 shots, but I'll check. So 2 shots from the Stormbolter, both hit, and 6 wounds. 1 wound, rerolling because it's twin linked. Okay, 1 wound, 1 wound, but you failed both.
Yep.
So 1.
Feel no pain.
He takes it. Wow, Stormbolter does damage. Cool, interesting. Doesn't mean anything until we do some more damage because he heals D3 in next turn. So we need to do some extra wounds to him. And Onslaught is 8 shots, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
It was definitely in 9th edition. So that is hits and wounding.
Oath.
No oath on him. That's him. Yes.
Oh. He's back up.
And needing 6s. No 6s, and I'm strength 5, I think. So I don't wound you on 5s. And the Icarus Pod, which is D3 shots, I think. Yeah, so 2 shots, and I'm anti-fly 2+, so wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds.
Well, first you hit.
Yes, my bad. 2 hits and 2 wounds. So AP -1 and
So
saves.
4 up either way.
So 1 failed, damage 1.
Feel no pain.
Okay, takes it.
Down to 10.
And now the plasma shots. So it's 1 plus D6 shots. That's into the heavy destroyers.
Yep.
So I am gonna overcharge.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have cover. So
yes.
And I need extra AP.
And they're 3 damage each?
Yes.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, 4 hits. I wish 6s did something. I'm rolling
I am
on that.
T6.
So I need 3s to wound you. All wound, AP 4.
Okay,
So it's your 3+ save, right?
yes.
So in cover, it's a 6 up.
So I'll do it on this guy 2 at a time.
Yeah, sure. Because he's the only one in cover. Right?
Yep. So dead.
And the other
And
guy
then-
just dies.
Yep.
Okay, and that was this Redemptor over here.
Gotcha.
So the Redemptor number 2 is going to put all of the small arms fire into the Citan and the plasma into the big heavy destroyers. So the bolters first. 2 shots. The bolter is a very dangerous weapon. It seems doing damage to... So 2 6s, as you can see, and needing 6s again to wound. Reroll in. No, so not as dangerous against the Void Dragon. The second is D3 shots of the Icarus. So 3 shots hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. So 3 wounds, AP 1, so it's just a 4 up. Fail 2 and damage 1 each, so 2 5-ups.
Made 1, fail
Made
1, down to 9.
Okay, now the Onslaught, which is 8 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling for oath, and wounding on 5s. No, on 6s, go on 1s. So 2 death wounds and 1 reroll, which doesn't
Feel no pain. Make 1, fail 1, down to 8.
Down to 8. Okay, and now the plasma. Let's see how many shots I rolled. It's blast, but it doesn't really affect this particular situation because there's not enough models in the squad. Just 2 shots, hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and wounding on 3s, 1 wound. Good luck, good sir.
I will have cover at least by the building.
Yes, definitely, yes. 6 up.
So 1 is down to 1.
Yes.
Then you actually also need to roll the hazards checks for
Yes,
those
for both of them. Yes,
Yep.
I'm gonna do that now. So first one, this guy, does he suffer wounds? No.
Nope.
The second one, does he suffer wounds? No.
Nope.
And any other?
Nope.
Okay, so we are gonna go to the third Redemptor. Okay, so we're gonna shoot the aggressors into the Void Dragon because I forgot to declare the doctrine at the beginning of the turn. Spencer graciously allowed me to declare the Devastator doctrine, which was, and now thinking back, was the only way to do it because I need crit 5s on the aggressors to make the combo work. I totally forgot that you actually need the doctrine for the full might of that combination. So we have now declared Devastated Doctrine, and also I've advanced the Redemptor. He rolled a 5, so I'm now on the objective, and also I'm in range of the squad of heavy destroyers, so it was a double good decision in that sense. I should have thought about that before. And the aggressors now will be able to unleash their full potential against the Void Dragon. So what we're going to do first is going to start with 18 shots of the bolters from the gauntlets, which are going to be hitting on 3s. And I'm going to reroll everything that is not a 5, because I'm fishing for 5s, because that's where the might lies. Okay, so pretty decent. It looks like 11 5s. So we're gonna pause for a second, count how many shots I need. So we have all the extra hits here, and these are lethal, so we are keeping them on the side. And I need 6s, I think, to wound. Yes, I need 6s to wound you. And because that's the gauntlets, they are gonna be wounding you on with twin lane, so I can read it. So 1 more wound. Yep. So that is all the wounds from this batch of the shots. So it's 3 plus 11, so 14 wounds on the Void Dragon for his 4+ save. So 14 saves from the first batch, that's the gauntlets.
Saving on 4s.
4s, and then 5 upcharges.
3, 4, 5.
That's a good roll.
5 up.
Okay, so 3 wounds
total.
taken. Okay, so he's down to 5.
Yes.
Okay, and now we'll roll the D6 shots grenade launchers. So 6d6 shots of the grenade launchers on their backpacks. Not majestic, so 7, 10, and 14 shots. But maybe they'll be better on the actual hit roll. So that's 14. Yep, 14. Hitting on 3s. And rerolling everything that is not a 5. So that's putting that to the side. And rerolling for Oath. Okay, good. So looks like almost the same amount. So we'll come back when we count it. Thank you. So 9 extra shots, which are wounding on 6s, and this time only rerolling 1s. So rerolling 1, 1. Nope. So that is all the extra saves Spencer needs to do. So 14 saves again, and again on the 4+ save, and then 5 up short. Good luck.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of ones. Those dice are very difficult to interpret in the first second.
Yes. But at the same time, they are thematic.
Yes.
5 up. I will spend... Nah, I won't spend the CP. Does he explode?
Okay.
No.
Okay, so the Void Dragon did not live through the hate barrage from the Aggressors. The volley of boulders was too much for his precious metallic skin, and he fought like a brave soldier, but he did not get to unleash his full potential yet in this game, but we will definitely see him return in the future battles, I'm sure. So now, at the end of the shooting phase, we are gonna finish off with the Redemptor shooting at the heavy destroyers with his plasma cannon and the small arms fire into the Lychguard squad. So the small arms fire is gonna be his onslaught cannon. So using the Grey Knight's dice here for a second. Well, that's just one hit. He was preoccupied looking at the Void Dragon, and 1 doesn't wound, and we cannot reroll because that's the designated objective. Now the Icarus, D3, and I think it's not blast anymore. I don't
not
think
blast.
So. Yes, I think they removed it. It's anti-fly now. 2 hits, and
3s.
3s and doesn't wound, 2 ones. And lastly, the 2 shots from the bolter. 1 hit, 1 wound. Okay, bolter.
Off the table.
3 is a save, I'm sure. 3?
Nope.
With these guys?
4 up.
Can you check? I think they always had the 3+ save and used to have 2 of
No. Oh no, they do have a 3+ save.
You scared me there for a second. Lychguard, maybe not the most defended, but they're definitely not as bad as 4-up save. 4-up learnable save, right? They have.
Now they have a 4-up involved because of their shields.
Okay, so wonderful. And the plasma shots now. So plasma, D6, hoping for a nice, not the 1, but this 1, and it's actually 2 shots. So both miss, unfortunately, and that's nice. I'm still happy that we are on the objective. That's a nice position to be at, and that is the turn for me. So what did we do? We've scored, bring it down, and how many was does he
12.
have? 12, right? So he is worth 4 points, and investigate signals for 4 corners, and we'll give turn to Spencer and see what he does in his turn 2. So here we are at the end of Spencer's movement phase, turn 2, and we have some things to show you.
Yes, so first I have the Ophidians. I spent 1 CP to bring them in, just need to be outside 3 inches from an enemy. They have sat there and done teleport homers.
So then outside of 12 from my Infiltrators and outside of 3 from everyone else.
Yes, then I brought in my deep striking unit of Lokhust Destroyers. They reroll hits against units on an objective, and the Lord gives them crit hits on 5s with lethal. So they're going to be shooting down this Redemptor that's just touching the objective. The Nightbringer, he sees some tasty assault intercessors, so he's just going to do Nightbringer things. I moved up my brick of Lychguard with Imotekh the Stormlord, just in case that if he fails, they also have a chance to get onto the objective.
And they both look like something like a 10-inch charge?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, okay.
My Lokhust Heavy Destroyer unit, I misplayed, and because I misplayed it, I lost most of my destroyers. So I'm just having them here as a nice little, hey, come shoot me. As much as I don't want them to shoot, but hey. And then, of course, the Monolith.
The Monolith, yes. He chunked his way onto the battlefield, and he's now presenting danger for me on this flank over here. We'll see what we can do about him.
Which my main goal is to try to deal with this.
Aggressors. No one likes them.
No.
They are a pain for a lot of different types of units.
Yes.
So, I assume you want to shoot at me now, right?
Whatever gave you that idea? Okay. So let us start with the Nightbringer, because I believe that will be the easiest one to do.
Yeah, it's like something, 3 shots with a lot of damage.
D3 shots.
D3 shots, okay. Is it blast?
Nope, no blast.
Okay.
1 shot.
Okay.
Hitting on the 2. I at least hit.
It looks like one of the intercessors is going to be gazed.
I'm strength 12. So
okay,
2.
2s.
AP 2.
AP 2. I have a save, wow.
Yes.
They're not in cover. Well, do you see my entire squad?
Yeah.
It's up to you, so 5 up.
Yep.
Yeah, no cover for these guys, unfortunately, so, from him at least. 5 up save, it's a 3 anyway.
Cool.
So,
D6 plus 3 damage.
no, we're gonna kill a guy, so it's gonna be this one, just to make the Nightbringer charge a bit longer. And yep.
I'm gonna now go into the Lokhust Heavy Destroyer.
Yes.
He is going to.
And he healed, obviously.
Yes.
The 3 ones that he lost, the same as the Citan Nightbringer.
I'm gonna go into the Land Raider.
Okay.
Against vehicles, but he does have lethal hits.
1 shot, right?
1 shot.
What about the Lord? Does he shoot?
No.
Okay, so
And
1 shot.
Hitting on 3s, looking for 5s because he has a crit hit and lethal hit.
Okay, it's not a 5, but it's.
But he at least hits.
Yes, and
Strength.
3s.
Yes, because I'm strength 14. So
14.
3s, re-rolling 1s.
Good luck. Good.
Wound,
4.
AP 4.
Land Raider.
Land Raider.
I think I'm in cover.
I would say yeah.
So
you get a 5 up.
5 up save. Do we get it? No.
No, flat 6 damage.
Yes, so we are down to 10.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not facing more of these guys. That would be dangerous. So the Monolith is shooting his particle whip at my aggressors and the death rays into the Land Raider. I've declared smoke, smoke launcher. So he is -1 to hit and also in cover.
Yes, so we'll start with the particle caster.
That is
3d6 shots plus 1 due to blast. So
cool.
11, 15, 16.
16, wow, that's a lot.
I'm on 3s into aggressors.
3s, okay.
Do.
Good.
Looks good. Strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
Really looking for 6s.
Yes.
So
3 6s, so that's 1.5 guys dead.
Yep, because 2 damage each. And then 3s, so So another 5 AP 1 going to AP 0 for the 1 guy in cover.
Okay, so all passed here.
Okay.
It's AP 0, right? Okay, so 1 guy dies, unfortunately. So yes, this guy here. And we'll put 2 wounds on another one.
Yep.
And your 4 death rays, sir.
Yes, so 4 death rays, hitting on 4s, looking for 6s.
Ooh. Plus 2d2. Wow, I'm glad I've done smoking and stuff.
So another 2 each. So total of 6 out of 4 shots.
Nice.
7 out of 4
That's nice
shots.
math.
Strength 12, so
hitting on
wounding on
4s.
4s.
Hitting on 4s?
Wounding.
It's already a hit there, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad.
Aww. So 4 at AP 4 going to AP 3.
So 4 5 up saves, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5 up saves. Ooh, wow, that's a good roll. We got lucky there.
I'm going to spend a CP to reroll this 3.
Into 2. Wow.
So it becomes 3.
Yeah, the Monolith was caught off guard in the warp travel, and his targeting matrices were a bit off, so the Land Raider was able to deceive it with his smoke, and the shots went a bit wider and didn't hit the critical components of the vehicle. So we got lucky there. So it's 3 in total, right?
3 total.
Okay, so we are down to 7 wounds, which could have been easily a dead Land Raider, but for now, he's still with us.
Okay. And now 18 Lokhust Destroyer shots.
Into this Redemptor over here.
Yes.
And
the one that is on the objective.
I will probably... Yeah,
you have 1 CP.
Yeah, I'll probably have to use the Armor of Contempt. I'll think about that. So I'm using Armor of Contempt, and also I've used my Calidus's ability, which is over here, sorry, on the command point reroll Spencer just did. So just in case he does that again, it's going to cost 2 command points.
Okay.
So 18 shots. Good luck, sir.
Looking for 5s with 4 rerolls.
Yes. Are you going to fish for
yes,
the 5s?
I am fishing for 5s.
And you said that's not a 5. Essentially the same situation as with my aggressors. Oh, okay. Not bad.
This was originally 5. So then miss.
And 3. So 3
Yep, so
hits.
3 hits. Strength 5, so I need 6 hits.
1 more.
Cool. So a total...
Do you reroll once on the wound roll?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's the heavy
Yes.
dice.
So 3, 6, 9, 10 total at AP 2, effectively going to AP 0.
Yes, because I am in cover from this guy over here. As you can see, he doesn't see my entire base, so I can gain cover for that. It's 10,
Yep.
right?
10.
And I have used Armor of Contempt. So 2+ saves, which is 2 fails.
2 damage becomes 1 damage
damage
because
becomes
you're a
1
Redemptor.
So we are down to 11 wounds. Okay.
Yep.
So that is it for shooting. What have you scored? You've scored,
Well, first,
of course, yeah, charges, but I mean in terms of the
I've only scored that.
that part.
So
okay.
that's a total of 7 points on
7
that.
points. Not bad, not bad. Now the charge rolls. We need to pre-measure to see how much exactly you need to roll.
I'm going to start with the Nightbringer.
He needs a 10 and the Lychguard need a 9. So starting with the Nightbringer, good luck, sir. No,
Nope.
it's an 8. Close,
Lychguard.
9.
Nope.
No, okay.
Okay.
And no rerolls, I assume?
No rerolls, but do I want to be funny? Do I want to be funny? I
Thinking about
purposely
the
made
Monolith.
sure.
You definitely need a 9 at least, but no, here you
No,
need
and then
more.
here I would need.
A 9. It's a straight 9-inch. If you are deploying with a 9 within 10, outside of 9, so you need a 9.
I'll go into the Redemptor.
Okay, good luck. Wow, okay.
There we go.
That is interesting. I did not expect that. Okay, hello.
Because I am OC8.
Yes, that is actually interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Well, we will see how that Monolith performs in combat. So 6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Yes. 2 misses and
Strength 8, so I need 5s.
5s, 2 wounds.
Okay.
2 wounds.
2.
Is it dev wounds or anything?
Nope.
No.
So AP2.
AP2, so 4 up saves. So 1 failed, 1 passed.
So 3 damage becomes 2
2
damage.
damage. Okay, so we are down to 11 wounds on that one as well. And we will fight back with my 5 attacks.
Yep.
So 3 hits. That is not any of our targets.
And
so
I'm T13, so 5s.
5s. 2 wounds. AP2, so 4 ups.
So 4 up. Loves it.
Okay. We pretty much bounced off one another. Okay. So that it was Spencer's turn. A mixed bag, not a lot of damage in the shooting, but a nice scoring on the points, and also an interesting finish with the Monolith. So this is the end of my movement phase turn 2. I have drawn Tempting Target and Deploy Teleport. Homer has designated the Tempting Target to be this one, so we'll have to think about getting that from him. So hence why we have declared the Assault Doctrine. The Assault Intercessors have advanced and they are poised to charge both the scary Nightbringer man and also maybe the Destroyers. We'll see how that goes. The Interceptors have dropped from high atmosphere and are in range of line of sight of 3 units, these guys, and the Nightbringer, just to give me options during the shooting phase, depending on who's going to be suffering damage how. The Land Raider has parked himself onto the objective so that we can out-OC the Monolith, because I think Monolith is going to be there for a while, as Spencer has wisely used the 1CP strategy. What's the name of it?
It is...
The Quantum Deflection stratagem. So the Monolith now has a 4-up invulnerable save, so against all of my Melta, which my Eradicators have moved out of the ruin and are now... Most of them are in Melta range from him, I think 4 or 5 of them, and all can shoot him, so we'll be able to do that. And that's pretty much it. Oh, the Aggressors just moved forward, so they are now in line of sight and range of the Nightbringer to do essentially the same thing, hopefully, as last turn. The only difference is that now is Assault Doctrine, so I'm not going to be as efficient, hence why we have some other units to support, and obviously the Assault Intercessors to charge. So that's my turn, my movement phase, and we'll do the shooting now. First, we'll start with the easy stuff. The combi weapon from the Lieutenant over here is gonna shoot at the Ophydian Destroyers.
Yes.
So 2 shots, and I need force, and he doesn't. Now, the Oath of Target, by the way, is the Nightbringer still, so because we are trying to kill him. The other shooting. Yeah, so we'll do the Redemptor over there. He will put all of his small arms fire into the Monolith, and the Plasma Cannon is going actually all the way from over there into this squad over here. He's just in range with 36 inches. So the 2 shots from the bolters, hitting on 3s. I think the bolter, no, it's hitting on 4s still, right?
Because it's except pistol.
Yeah, it's not a pistol, and it doesn't wound, but rerolling, no, it doesn't wound. Now the Icarus pod, so 3 shots. Are you flying?
Into...
No, the Monolith.
Oh, yeah.
Is he flying?
Oh, yeah, he's flying.
Okay, so 2s, 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
Okay.
Surprisingly, and 3 plus saves because AP.
Yep.
2 damage.
Yep. So he is down to 20 even.
20 even. Okay, he was 20 before.
22.
Before the coders, right?
He was 23.
23 before the coders. Okay.
Yes.
And the Gatling cannon. So that's the hits and 6s. No. And now the plasma. You are blast squad, right?
Yep. So blast +1.
+1. So it's D6.
So 6 total.
7. No, it's D6 +1 plus 1
yeah,
blast.
yep, right.
So 7 shots. And hitting on that and wounding on 3s, right?
Yes, I am T6.
Okay, so 4 wounds, no rerolls because that's not a designated objective.
Cover.
Cover, obviously, yes, and AP4 because I'm overcharging as well.
Yep. So effectively 6 ups.
6 ups, good luck.
2 added. It's 3 damage.
3
so
damage.
1 at a time. 1 dead. 2 dead.
Are you still in? Yes, you are because you're
Yep.
probably taking over from
So
inside.
effectively 3.
3 guys.
Yep. So.
Okay, the destroyers
2.
and the front guy, obviously. Okay. So that was all of the shots from the Redemptor. Now let's do the Eradicators who are inside this ruin over here and eyeing up the Monolith. Before we forget, they are in such a spot where I could easily forget them. By the way, the Calidus has landed over there to do deploy teleport Homer in the Spencer's deployment zone. So that's why she's over there. And we've checked, she just has enough clearance from that destroyer over there so that she can land there. So first the 2 multi-melta shots. I guess I -1 to hit because you are
Yes, I am in combat.
So I need 5s actually to hit you with that and wounding you on a 5 up. Oh, and I have full rerolls to hit actually. Almost forgot. So that's a hit. And I need to roll that 2 wounds. No, and now these 2 rerolling them 2. No wounds. Unfortunately, the 5 up 2 wound is not that reliable. Now the 2 melter rifle shots that are in melter range. So these hit on 4s actually. So 1 hit and wounding on a 5 up. No, but rerolling.
Because I'm a big thing. Wound.
Finally, AP -4, but
Up
save.
invul. Loves it.
And the 2 melter rifles that are not in range in the rapid fire. So, and need the same 2 wounds. 5 up is good. That's cocked. I'll roll here. No, so 1 more 4 up save. Good luck, sir.
Loves it.
Okay, so as you can see, our maneuver to put OC on the objective was correct because Monolith is not going anywhere anytime soon. That was the Eradicators. Now let's do the Land Raider. He will put all of his small arms fire into the Nightbringer, so essentially the twin onslaught cannon, and that's it. Yeah, because the multi-melt is 18 inches, so she's going into the Monolith. So multi-melt at 2 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
4s and not a wound. No rerolls there, yeah. And the onslaught. Assault cannon, so 6 shots.
Hitting on
Hitting
4s.
4s. Why 4s? Hit into him.
Oh, into him, yep, so 3s.
Yes, and 3s rerolling didn't help, and 6s. So wow, 3 6s, okay.
So dev wounds.
Dev wounds.
So 5 up.
So
goes
taking
through
3
down to 9.
and rerolling 1 just in case. It's a wound, but not the devastating wound. So
4 up, 5 up. Loves it.
Okay.
So down
3
to
taken.
9.
9 wounds remaining. Okay, and we will do the Stormbolter actually into him. I forgot that I have a Stormbolter. So 1 hit rerolling for Oath, 2 hits, and the wounding on 6s. Rerolling 1 wound. AP 0, but we're up. Fail.
5 up. There we go.
Okay, and the 2d6 plus 6 flamer shots, which is 10. So it's a lot, 16 shots. And that's going into the Monolith. Not the most efficient use for them. Actually, I'm gonna check. I'm not sure if I can, but if I can, I'll shoot that into Lychguard instead, because if I could be within 12 of them, I'll rather do that. Monolith is not efficient. Yeah, a bit too far for the Monolith to shoot at the Lychguard, unfortunately, because the closest guy is over there, so too far. But we still have a lot of shots. So all hit and wounding on 6s, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 4 wounds now, AP 2, which is 4 up save again.
2 and
2 fail.
to go through. So 4 damage total.
4 damage.
He is down to 16.
16 wounds. Okay, so we are starting to do a little bit of damage to the Monolith, but still a lot of health on him. Now, the other 2 Redemptors. So this Redemptor is gonna shoot his small arms fire into the Nightbringer. So the bolters, the Icarus, and the Onslaught, and the plasma is going into these guys overcharging. So I'll start with the Icarus. Icarus is 1 shot, hitting on 3+, hits and wounds on a 2+, wounds on a 3. So
4 up invul.
1 damage.
5 up, feel no pain.
No.
Oh, down
Okay.
to
8 wounds. Okay, and the Onslaught. So 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Is that 8? Yes. Half miss, but we have rerolls, so 7 hits ultimately. And wounding on 5s, but I want 6s. So 2 6s and no rerolls because you're not on any fancy objectives. And 5 doesn't wound, so just 2 5-up saves. 5-up film evades. 2 fail.
Down to 6.
Okay, and I think did I shoot bolters at you? 2 shots.
You have not yet.
Okay, so 2 shots from the storm bolters. A reroll for the
Oath.
oath.
6s, twin linked.
Twin linked. No wounds from the storm bolters. And lastly, the amazing blast cannon of doom. So 5 shots. You're not blessed unit. So this only 3 hits, and wounding on
3s.
3s. Yeah. So no wounds.
Okay.
Okay, that's probably good because Spencer just told me about his idea to pull out the unit if I kill an infantry model. A hyperphasic recall, right?
Yes.
So he could do that if I killed 1, but since I didn't kill any, I still can shoot this guy into them, so that's nice. And now we'll do him, and he will probably repeat the same process. Yeah, so he'll repeat the same things. So I'll do 8 shots of the Onslaught into the Nightbringer. Again, half missed, but rerolls. Think Space Marine. Thank you, Rabute Gilliman, for writing the Codex Astartes and giving up the Oath of Monolith. So 5, which is 1 6 and no rerolls. So 1 5-up film of pain onto the scary guy. It's a 6. Wow, cool. And 2 shots from the storm bolters. Reroll the 2, sorry, and 6s to wound, and 6s to wound again. No, and the Icarus. So 1 hits, doesn't wound. Okay, and the plasma now. We want a 6 there. No, it's a 1. I'm not gonna spend my CP on that, so I hope that
hits.
It's a 5. So I kill a guy.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can do that now.
So
Spencer will think about that.
Only remaining shooting that you have that could target them is them, and then other shooting you have afterwards is the
Aggressors.
Aggressors.
Yes. Interesting choice. So I'm gonna shoot my Inceptors into the Nightbringer. So that's 12 shots of juicy plasma, and we hope that we're not gonna roll too many 1s on the hazardous check. So hitting on 3s with them. Okay, good start. And wounding on 5s. I just wanted to say we have rerolls for the oath, but we didn't need that. And rerolling because
twin linked.
Twin linked. Okay, that's a very good roll. A really good roll. So 4 for 9 wounds into the Nightbringer. Good luck. Phobos and Vulnerable saves, and then 5 ups.
Yep. So 4 ups.
Okay, another good roll for
5 up.
Okay, so
takes 2 down to 4.
Yeah, so Nightbringer's magic is that I don't need to point big guns at him. I need to point small guns at him. Then he starts to crumble.
Yes.
He doesn't look at them. As soon as he sees a big barrels pointed at him, then he powers up his shields. Yeah, so that didn't change the math for me, really. So that's why I was postponing this decision, thinking that it might be bad. So I initially wanted to shoot the Inceptors at the Destroyers, because they're a perfect target for that. And if I kill the squad, okay. If I don't kill the squad, then my Redemptor can charge them. And instead, focus the Aggressors on the Nightbringer, because they are actually going to do damage. Now, what I am forced to do is essentially put the Aggressors also into the Nightbringer, because Assault Intercessors on average without full rerolls don't do enough wounds to him. Like, they might do 4, might do 5, but that's with full rerolls, without no guarantee. So I have to push the Aggressors into him, and it means that the Inceptors were not really a good choice. So in any case, now we'll do the Aggressors and into the Nightbringer, because we're forced to, essentially, by the good roll on my opponent's part. So 15 shots, I'm gonna roll now. So 15 shots from the Aggressors, hitting on 3s and rerolling the misses. I'm not critting on 5s now because it's not the Devastator Doctrine, and rerolling for Oath. So interesting enough, no 6s in this roll, but because this is the twin linked one, I decided not to fish here because I think the stats are in my favor like that. And now 6s to wound, so 2 wounds, and rerolling everything because we are twin linked. Okay, so 5 wounds, and we know that Sit-10 Nightbringer cannot do anything against the bolter shots, so we're expecting 5 fails.
So 4 ups?
No, it's not 5 fails. It's 2 fails and 2 5-up saves. Right. Okay, 2 more.
Down to 2.
Okay, and now the 5d6 shots from the grenade launchers. That was better than last time, so 7 plus 10, 17. So 17 shots, and we want all the 6s here because that's the part which is not going to get twin linked, so we want to reroll all of the misses, obviously, but probably all the hits as well, just to get more chances to roll the lethal 6. Kind of worked, so 6 lethal hits, and we rolled, and we did not hit 3 only. And now these, we need 6s as well, so just 1 more. So you need to roll 7 more saves, and good luck, because we only have 2 remaining. Okay, so that's 4 fails, and 5-up shrugs.
And you live.
No.
Nope.
Just enough to finish off the Nightbringer.
And does he explode?
Does he explode?
No.
He doesn't explode in the 4s, I assume, right?
Nope.
That was the 9th edition thing, I think. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the second Sit-10, and I think the magic here is that you don't need to shoot AP4 damage, high damage guns like the Eradicators at the Sit-10. He's more susceptible to the small chink damage.
Yes.
Which is an interesting aspect of models like this. Mutalith Vortex Beasts, for example, 1000 Suns have the same problem, I think. Okay, we pretty much have shot everything we wanted. A lot of shooting.
End of your shooting.
Yes.
I am going to activate the Resurrection Orb on the Lokhust Destroyer.
Good luck.
Reanimating D6 wounds.
1.
But, because no one is injured.
Yes. 1 guy is added to the squad. Okay. Is that the Resorb?
Yep.
Okay, so that's one use only? Okay.
1 use only.
It used to be a multi-use, right? But
yes.
That's what they
changed. It used to be
for.
during each player's command phase.
Wow, so they really dialed down on that.
Yeah.
Okay. But did the price go down on the thing?
It's free. It's free war gear.
But what did his price go down considering this? Or
not really.
Okay, so in any case, we are going to now charge the these guys into the squad, because why not? And the Aggressors are going to charge into the Ophydians. Would you like to Overwatch anyone? Just in case you want to Overwatch, these guys are charging after the Redemptor, of course, because minus damage. So if you want to do that, I can roll the charge now. And
no, I'm not going to.
So we're going to first roll to see if Redemptor charges in. So 4 plus 4, 8. So it's definitely going in.
Yep.
Like this. I'm not going to go further than that. I don't think I need to, because the characters are definitely dying last. And the squad of the Assault Intercessors as well. I would like a high roll here. 5 plus a cocked die. So 7. Okay.
I believe that definitely gets you in.
Should.
Yes.
Hopefully, yeah.
So
we're gonna move them in.
8.
So a 5-inch charge is necessary for the Aggressors to get into their combat with Ophydians. So it's a 6. So 1 inch plus to that. And we are gonna start the fight phase as soon as I move them in. Okay, so now that everyone's in, Spencer doesn't have 2 command points for the interrupt, so we can start fighting somewhere. Probably just to have more information, we'll start over here. and then move on to the aggressor, because I think aggressors are not the difficult combat. So we'll do here. And I'll move in the assault intercessors. So first we're gonna fight here. Only 6 guys, well, 2 guys shy from the entire squad in combat. So 6 guys gonna be fighting. One of them is a sergeant with a thunderhammer. So it's 5 times 4, 20 attacks with my chain swords. I'm gonna use Honor the Chapter for the +1 to wound, and also, thank you sir, extra AP for my chain swords, because it really matters against such a squad. So that is 20 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls because that's not our old target. Okay, so that is the hit roll, and I am wounding you on your T6.
Yes.
So I was wounding you on 5s, now I'm wounding you on 4s. I reroll in everything because we are on the objective. Both. Well, you are specifically. Cocked. Full house. Okay, full house of wounds. So that's 5, 14 wounds at AP -2.
Okay.
And then it's going to be the Thunderhammer. 14 dice rolls.
AP2?
AP2, so it's AP2 now.
So 5s. So injured dead.
And
1 dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. 1 more injured. So
you said injured dead, 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. So it's squad just minus the character.
Yep.
Did the character get any wounds on him or?
Nope.
Okay, so just clean the squad.
No, he did get 1 wound with the leftover.
Okay.
And he has
6, I would guess.
Yes, so he is down to 5.
Okay, so now 3 attacks with my Thunderhammer. I'm gonna hit you on 4s. I'm gonna hit you was a promise, but that promise wasn't accomplished. So no hits on the Thunderhammer. And now we're gonna do the Redemptors attacks.
Yes.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits, 3 6s nonetheless, and wounding you on 2s, right? You're T6?
T6, yes.
So 2, yeah, 2's 2 wound. 3 wounds, AP -2, so 4 up saves. You must have
4
up.
pinball.
Okay, so just 3 taken.
So he is down to 2.
Okay. Can he grow the squad?
No.
So because his attached unit is dead, right?
His attached unit is dead, so he can only heal himself.
Okay. But still we're stuck with him there. At least we got the tempting target. Now we will move the aggressors in and fight with them. So over there, the aggressors have moved in. I think I have 3 attacks each, and there is 4 guys in the squad. Yes, so they are hitting on 3s with 12 attacks. Because there are 4 guys in combat over there. Look at that nice combat. They are trying to hack down the annoying Xenos. So 3s to hit. Okay, so 4 misses. And lethal hits, if I remember correctly, they work in combat as well. And wounding on 3s.
Yes, with
and
twin linked.
Twin linked rerolling. So that is AP -2.
Yep,
So 6 ups, and that is 7 wounds. 6 ups.
6, 7. Oh yeah, squad's gone.
Okay. And well, the apothecary doesn't need to wet his hands. That is all of them fighting for me.
Are
now
you going
you fight.
to pile into the monolith?
Oh yeah, definitely. Why not?
Okay.
So I'll pile into the monolith, and you have to fight against me with them.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna think about that because the monolith attacks are kind of nasty.
3
against,
damage.
Yeah, they're 3 damage against the aggressors. Yeah. So we'll think about that. Maybe I'm not gonna pile it.
First, because that's funny and hilarious.
Monolith is attacking my Redemptor. I've decided not to pile in with aggressors because the attacks of the Monolith are perfect against aggressors and not perfect against them.
So hitting on 2s.
Okay.
All hit.
And you're not degraded, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I need 8 wounds. I have 16 remaining.
Oh, yes, you're very healthy.
And then strength 8, so wounding on 5s. Okay.
2.
AP2.
4 ups. Okay, so
3
same
damage
story.
becomes 2 damage.
2 damage, okay. So, nice. 2 wounds suffered. And I'm gonna fight with my Redemptor now. So 3 hits. And wounding you on 5s. 1 wound. AP2, so 4 up.
Loves it.
Okay, as I said, we're gonna be there for a long time.
Intercessors.
So into the assault intercessors with the Lord.
Yep, with the Lord. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
So
miss.
3 hits, and then
Do 6s do anything?
5 and 6s. He is each time the small is leading a unit. He is not currently leading a unit.
Not for now.
Strength 8
Yep.
So
twos.
twos with dev wounds.
Okay.
So
2 wounds.
2 AP3, 2 damage each.
So 6s. No. So 2 guys.
Just.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
You've killed White Scar and Blood Angel. So we've lost Blood Angel, Space Wolf, and another Blood Angel and the White Scar.
Okay. So then, end of the fight, the Lord has the same orb gear as the other one. So I'm going to pop the Res Orb to bring back D6 models.
D6 wounds.
D6 wounds.
Okay, so
which
you
is
bring
3
a guy with... Yeah.
with
It cost me
3
dearly that I
wounds.
forgot to shoot these guys. Yep. And that is pretty much all of my turn. So what did I accomplish? I've scored Tempting Target and Deploy Teleport Homer. So both cards. And here we are at the end of Spencer's movement phase. And this is Battle Round 3?
Yes.
Okay, Battle Round 3. You have... Tell us what you have.
Not a lot left. I basically moved this unit of Lychguard to threaten the unit of Eradicators.
Aggressors.
Aggressors, yes. Which Yuri used a stratagem to do a normal move within 6 inches. But upon reading the rules, because it's a normal move, nothing says that he couldn't embark into the Redeemer.
And we decided that it's legal. I've checked the rules commentary, and there's nothing that... It seems there's nothing that prevents you from, when you're making a normal move in the opponent's turn, using that to embark into a transport. At least, from my understanding. Sorry if we have gotten that wrong. If I couldn't do that, I would just move away. In any case, so there would be no charging of the Lychguard into my squad, but that's how we decided to do it now.
I then spent 1 CP to bring the Ophidians, my unit that wasn't destroyed, that didn't come on, outside of 3 inches from everyone.
And outside of 12 from the Infiltrators, obviously. They're not enough to control the entire deployment zone, so I'm just making Spencer to choose one of the sides here.
Yes, but they're sitting there doing deploy teleport homers and behind enemy lines.
Yes. No, bringing in 7 victory points, which is nice.
And then pretty much screwed it up. These
they restore 3 wounds, but unfortunately not enough to bring up another guy.
Yes.
So yeah, that's annoying.
Yes, but hey, them's the breaks.
Yeah.
And the Monolith stayed in combat
because that's his lot in life.
Yes.
Same for the Lord over here.
Yes.
Where are you gonna shoot now?
I'm gonna start with the Heavy Destroyers. They are going to go into the Land Raider.
Okay. Good luck.
Yes.
I have nothing to declare because I'm at 0 command points.
Yes, so they are hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s from the enhancement.
Oh no, I'm actually on the objective, so
yes,
doesn't matter.
Not for the Heavy Destroyers.
Oh, okay. So hitting on 3s.
3s, re-rolling 1s with crit 5s.
Woohoo! 1 critical and 1 miss.
Yes. So, do I want to spend my CP?
We'll think about that. Yeah, Spencer decided to spend 2 command points because of Calidus and reroll. Good luck, sir. Nope.
That hits.
Oh,
that's
yeah, I thought you wounded it. Yeah.
So I did get a 6, so that's 1 lethal.
Yes, I have that in my hand. Now you need to wound.
A strength 12?
Yes, so 4s.
Yes.
Oh.
Nope.
So 1 AP
4 going to
5
AP 3. Yep.
4 up, unfortunately. Which
that
means
is 6 damage.
So I have 1 wound remaining on him. He had 7. So a very nice, well-placed shot into the Land Raider.
Okay.
Now, what else?
Risky.
Yes.
Imotekh the Stormlord.
Okay, he's gonna use his power. Is it 12-inch range?
No, so I'm gonna use his Staff of the Destroyer.
Okay.
I do have a line of sight.
Uh-huh.
I basically need a 6 to wound.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s.
Okay.
I hit strength 6, so I need a 6.
Yes. Oh, is it the devil?
It's not dev.
Okay.
But it's AP 3, 2 damage.
AP 2 now, right?
Yes.
I think it's a fail. Yeah, it's a fail.
2 damage.
And does it explode? No.
But now you have the guys inside.
Yes. So I have 5 dudes inside?
Yes.
No, it's 6. No, it's 5. Yeah, 6, because only 1 aggressor died is death. So do I lose anyone? No. I had 1 guy wounded on 1 wound left, but fortunately he survived. So I'll disembark them and we'll remove the land raid. So the Land Raider is dead, and they disembarked over there.
Yes. Next, the lone heavy destroyer,
Yes.
or Lokhust Destroyer.
Lokhust Destroyer, trying to punk the
Yes.
Calidus, as Spencer said.
He's angry that all of his brethren have died.
Okay, yeah,
Hitting
I
on
would be as well.
threes, looking for sixes.
No sixes.
Yep, and no.
Does he reroll once naturally?
Reroll ones against the closest visible eligible
It is
target.
definitely closest visible.
So all hit.
Yes, and wounding on threes.
Okay, so
3 for ups.
yes.
Okay, survives on 2 wounds remaining. Okay.
Alrighty. I'll
Thankfully,
just
Calidus.
stick a
Thank you, marker.
guy there.
Calidus, yeah, she is a brave girl.
Yes.
Looking in the barrel of, what is that, Gauss cannon?
Yep.
Gauss cannon. Okay, you have Monolith to shoot.
Yes. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Death rays all into the Redemptor.
And they're not blessed?
It is not blast.
Okay.
If the Redemptor dies, the particle whip is then going to go into the aggressors.
Why can't you declare it anyways?
Because per the rules of blast, I cannot shoot it if I am within engagement range.
No, you can shoot it.
Oh,
Yeah, but well, it only prevents you from shooting a blast weapon into engagement.
okay.
So you can just shoot at them as you...
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot into the aggressors then.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right, so I'll start with the particle casters.
Particle caster.
The particle whip.
Ah, particle.
Yes,
okay.
that's the actual name for it. You are still...
I'm still 1, yeah.
Yes. So 3d6 plus 1 shot.
Good luck.
Why did I roll 4 dice?
Good question.
I was excited for death rays.
So 8.
becomes 9.
8 becomes 9, correct?
8, 9.
And hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, and 3s.
3s, but looking for 6s. So 2.
So 1 guy
wounds.
dies and 2
So
2 saves.
okay.
So 1 guy, the one that was wounded, I think
Yep,
it was...
just
No, it was not the banner one. It was the one of the less pretty ones.
yes. Okay. And now here's why I had 4 dice.
4 dice. The death rays.
Yes.
The scary
4s
stuff.
looking for 6s.
Ah. So you hit twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Strength 12.
12.
So
hitting on,
3s.
winning on 3s. Yes. 1. Ugh.
1. AP4.
So 6 up. No,
How many wounds does he have?
a lot. 9. So you
Can't physically kill.
definitely not on the 1.
Yes, so 2 damage total.
2 damage. Yes. So down to 8 wounds on the Redemptor. And is that the shooting?
That is the shooting. So
Does this guy have any shooting?
Nope.
No pistols, I assume.
Went all melee.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the Lord's blade and dev wounds.
And that's Lord's way.
Yes, so charges.
Yes.
The other, so the
These
heavy
guys?
destroyer, they're going
Ooh.
to go into the assault intercessors.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yes.
Definitely.
But sadly, you are not under half wounds.
Mm. And that is important. Why?
Because the Lokhust Lord himself, each time this model makes an attack that targets an enemy that is below half strength, you can re-roll the hit roll and the wound roll.
That's for him personally, right?
Yes, just for him personally.
Yep. Not that dead yet
Yes.
for this squad. Anyone else?
Nope,
Those charges impossible.
Yep.
And here.
we're already stuck in there.
Yes. So here you fight first.
Yes, I'm going to start with the... I'm going to start with the heavy destroyers.
Okay. They probably have some like 2 or 3 attacks each.
Yes. Crit, but nothing special.
Okay.
So 3 hits so far. And strength 4, so needing 4s to wound.
2.
2 wounds.
3 plus saves. 1 takes a damage.
Yes.
But I didn't have any wounded guys, so it doesn't really matter.
So then the charging Lord
4 attacks.
hitting on
2.
2s, but nothing special.
And needing 3s.
3s looking for 6s.
Is 3s or 2s? Last one
Strength
was-
8.
Ah, so 2s.
Yep, that. So 1 at AP3, 2 damage.
So the wounded guy dies.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll kill this guy. No, this guy. I knew there was trouble coming. So, okay, 1 guy we lost, and now we'll fight back somewhere.
Yes.
So we'll probably fight here. So Redemptor is gonna fight against the Lord. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, so 4 hits, and wounding on
I'm T6.
2s. So 4 wounds at AP2. Good luck. 4 up saves.
Invulns. Nope.
Nope. Fortunately, he's dead and no command point reroll available. So the Lord was decapitated by the Redemptor Fist. Now the Monolith is going to fight. He can fight only against the Redemptor.
Yes.
Redemptor has 8 wounds remaining.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Where were you earlier?
Yes, exactly. Where were all the 6s?
And strength 8, so 5.
So 5 still.
What?
Oh, so that's 2 wounds for now. 3 wounds. 3 wounds.
AP
2. It was AP2.
AP2, yep.
So 4 ups. Ooh. So that's 6 damage.
So 9 damage. Yep, 9 becomes 6.
Yeah, so he is down to 2 wounds. Slowly but surely, Monolith is trying to kill my Redemptor. I need to do something about that, or he's going to accomplish his goal. And lastly, we'll fight with my Assault Squad. So I will pile them in, like that, and fight. So first we'll start with the... let's do the Chainsword. So that's 16 attacks. So 16 attacks, hitting on 3s, not bad. Pretty good. And wounding on 5s.
Yes.
Full rerolls. Okay. Good. I love the Assault Intercessors. They're nice.
They are a nice little tech piece.
Yes, they are fighting better than their actual cost of 16 points per model.
Yes.
So 7 wounds at AP1. 4 up saves, I assume.
3 base, so 4 total.
So you have passed 4 and failed 3. So one guy dies?
Nope.
No.
They have 4 wounds each.
Ah, the heavies. Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
And the 3 attacks from the Sergeant. So all hit. Interesting.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s. So all wounds and 1 devastating wound. So
Okay.
the Thunderhammer.
So Dev kills that.
And Thunderhammer is AP2, I think, right?
Yep. So 5s. Made
Okay.
1, fail 1.
Okay. Not bad from a 5-man squad. And this is the end for my attacking back and Spencer's fighting in general. So let's count the points. 7 points scored by Spencer, right?
I only, 7 points for this turn.
And you scored 1 actual objective with the destroyer over there. So what's our current score?
So current score,
going into my turn.
If I count the priority targets, well, you're definitely on 2 objectives.
1, 2, yes, objectives. 3, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It is, you are up 50 points to my 29.
50, 29, okay. So Necrons are scoring quite well, and we will see what Deathwatch Space Marines can respond with in turn 3. So my movement phase turn 3, correct? Turn 3?
Yep.
I have gained command points, I've drawn capture enemy outpost and cleanse. So for cleanse, I'm doing that with my Calidus on the central objective over here, because she has teleported up at the end of Spencer's turn. Capture enemy post, unreal, not doable, so I'm probably going to discard that at the end of my turn. I've declared tactical doctrine, so I have fallen back with my squad over here and my squad over there. Because they've fallen back and can still shoot, I'm going to do cleanse with them, so they are eligible to do that. So I'm doing cleanse on 2 objectives. The Inceptors just moved up, so 4 of them are in range of the Lychguard, 2 of them are not, so they're going to shoot the squad over there. Oh, I forgot to move this Redemptor, I'm going to do that now. And yeah, pretty much the Eradicators stayed in the same spot because I'm fine with where they are. They're probably going to just shoot the Ophydians to get rid of them, hopefully. And the Aggressors are moving slightly up to be in range of the Lychguard and also charge the Monolith afterwards. That is the idea of the turn. Yep, so we will, that's how he moved, and he moved up to the objective. So we will first start with the funny part, which is the Eradicators shooting at the Ophydians. Not really their target, I think, but I don't have anything better than that to do with them, and I need to get rid of them. So 4 multi-melted shots, hitting on 4s, 2 hits, and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, and AP4 and damage D6 plus 2.
Yep, so just
2 guys, and 4 more shots now hitting on 3s. No hits. Okay, so we have still 1 guy remaining there, which is annoying as hell, but okay. And I think, do I still see you with my Redemptor? I've moved him in such a way that he can see as much of a squad as possible, but is it physically possible for him to see?
I am just far enough behind.
Even if I rotate like on the axis, because I fall back literally 2 inches back.
Yeah, I would say you can.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll have a chance to maybe finish them off. Now, next, the count is not shooting the aggressors. I have 4 models in the squad, so 4 models times 3 shots each is 12, right? Is that math?
Yeah.
Hitting on, oh sorry, my Oath of Moment is gonna be the Monolith. No, yes? Yes, I'll do Oath for Monolith, so aggressors shooting into Lychguard, which is not the Oath target now. So 2s and 1s miss, and 6s pop extra, so that's 3 extra hits, and these stay out because they're lethal. So wounding on 5s, no -1 to wound from the Lychguard ability because that's a low strength attack.
Twin linked.
Twin link, so 5 plus 3, 8 wounds from these guns, and then the grenade launchers.
So 5 at AP 0?
I think they're AP 0, I'll check. 3 ups, good luck. So 1 fail.
So 1 takes 1.
And 4d6 plus 2 each. So that is 9, 10, 12 plus 2 for each, so each 18. No, 20. So 20 hitting on 3s. So that is all the hits and 2 lethals, and now wounding on 5s with no rerolls here. So that is 7 more wounds. It was actually 8 total, and okay.
Loves it.
I guess they don't really care about that kind of a firepower, but that's fine. Their shields are protecting them well against that. Now let's do the shooting here. So first, this Redemptor is gonna fire his everything into them. So 4 shots from the bolters, so 2 hits.
And then
Wounding on 5s.
Nothing.
1. AP nothing. 1 takes a wound. Now the Icarus. 3 shots. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s, because you will definitely fly. 2 wounds, AP 1. So that is damage 2 each.
Yep, so I rolled it at the same time, should have done it separately. So...
Oh, I think it's the same save, right? Because it's AP1, so it's 4 up anyways.
So down to 4.
4, okay. Now the onslaught is 8 shots. So that, and wounding on that. So it's 3 dev wounds and 2 more wounds. Okay. So if you fail 1, he's probably dead. You don't fail 1 because it's AP 0, I think. The onslaught.
Yes.
And lastly, the plasma. 2, which is 3 hits, and wounding on 3s. So 1 wound.
4 up invul, loves it.
And now this guy is gonna shoot his plasma into them, and everything that is small fire. No, actually, yeah, all the small fire into the guy over there. So 4 shots from the storm bolters. So 2 hits, 1 and 2. So 2 wounds, 1 fail. Is him, and the plasma D6.
And you get +2 to this.
+2, +3 because
+3, so 8.
8. So I am hitting on 3s. The 2 and wounding on what's it? Well, it's not. It's 8 -1 to wound, right? So 4 ups.
Yes.
So I think it's just 1 wound. 1 wound. AP a lot.
4 up invul.
Yes. Finally, 1 guy.
Taking a nap.
Yes. And that is these 2 Redemptors. The 3rd Redemptor is about to shoot. So the plasma is unfortunately has to go into the Ophydian just because I want to get rid of him. 3 shots, which is 4. 1 hit. Okay. Please wound. Okay, it wounds. It's AP4, so it's gonna, yeah. Hazardous, no. Hazardous for this guy, no. And for last, this guy, no. Okay, and the small arms fire into the Monolith. For some reason, that does better against the bigger targets, today at least. Oh. So that is 7 hits, and wounding on, I essentially need 6s. So no rerolls there because it's not that objective, but 1 dev wound. So just down to 16. And Stormbolter with rerolls 3. So 6s no, and double reroll, and so 2 wounds for the twin linked.
2 up. Loves it.
And the Icarus. I love Icarus because it wounds on 2s, rerolling, so 2 hits. Oh. And wounding on 2s. 1 wound. Okay, loves it. Okay, so that is all of the shooting there. The Inceptors. I'm gonna... Oh, by the way, my bad. I forgot to roll the hazardous check for them last turn. So let's do that now. We do lose a guy. So I'll lose the one in the back. And yeah, so now I'm gonna shoot 4 guys into them, and the last one is out of range from everyone. He was supposed to shoot at this one.
Okay.
So into them, I'm not gonna overcharge now because I don't think
it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter, yeah. In this turn because you have invulnerable saves. So that's 8 shots. Hitting on 3s, nice. And wounding on 4s with rerolls. Okay, so 7 wounds, nice. Inceptors are doing well.
5, 6, 7, 4 ups.
4 ups. Okay, so that is 2.
2 napping.
Rolling well, yes. So the Lychguard are quite tough. And I think that is all of the shooting we have available to us. Because I'm not going to bother with the Infiltrators shooting at the Monolith. That's just a waste of time. Now let's do the charges into of the Aggressors.
Who are you charging first?
In terms of the Overwatch,
yes,
probably the Aggressors, because the Redemptor is too compromised.
Okay, so I will Overwatch the Aggressors.
Good luck. Let's see how that goes.
3d6 number of shots.
Yes.
On the particle width.
Not bad.
You have 5 models in the unit, so
yes,
it is
+1.
blast. So 11, 14, 15 total.
So looking for 6s. Okay, not bad. So that's 4 hits.
And I have no rerolls to this.
Yep. And
strength
on
8,
3s.
so 3s.
Okay.
So 4, AP 1.
4 ups. So I failed 3.
So that is 2 damage each.
So 1.5.
Yep.
Okay, and the big guns.
The fun one.
The fun one, yeah. Hopefully not no hits. Okay. But at least you kill the guy, so that's gonna decrease the chance of them succeeding. And the Redemptor is gonna move in. I don't need to roll because
there you go.
Anything will get him in. So we're gonna fight with the aggressors first. 3 + 3 + 9 attacks, hitting on 3s, and rerolling for oath. Okay, not bad. And do I have a CP?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'll use that for my lance, so that I wound you on +1.
Yep.
So 4 ups, and reroll.
What's your strength?
I am strength 8.
So, yep.
So got me 2 extra. Probably not wise. So 5 wounds at AB2, so 4 ups.
So 4 up.
So failed 3, so that's 6 damage.
Okay, it's down to 10.
And I'll check what Apothecary does. And 4 attacks of the Biologist, which is 3s to hit. Okay, no 6s, no lethal hits, and no wounds.
Okay.
It's actually 1 wound. 5 is a wound because +1 to wound. No.
Loves it.
And the Redemptor. Okay, all hit.
5s.
No, actually didn't hit 1 because of -1 hit.
Yep.
A reroll did not. And 5s to wound. Nothing. Fortunately, yeah, Monolith is very tough. And now you fight back.
Alright, I am not bracketed yet.
Where do you fight?
All into the Aggressors.
Oh, okay.
2s.
Like my Aggressors. Oh, there were 2s, no?
And 3s. So... 3 at AP2.
So that's gonna kill
3
the
damage each.
Entire unit. Unfortunately, the Monolith is so tough. Very tough to kill, but hopefully... Well, I'm still, I think, with this guy, OC something crazy because I killed a unit in combat. That's his special ability. So I'm still on that objective, thankfully. The Biologist ability.
Would have been hilarious if just Death Rays, just
boom. Yeah, so the Apothecary Biologist is OC9 because of collecting samples of the Xenos breed of Necrons. So fortunately, we are still on that objective, but we lost the entire squad of Aggressors, which was unpleasant. But hence, that's life. So what did we achieve? Cleanse for 5 points. Capture an outpost is going to be discarded, so I'm going to get a command point, and we'll give the turn to Spencer to see what he can do.
Yes.
So, after suffering some losses from the devastating attacks of the Deathwatch Space Marines, the Necrons, in their eternal 60-million-year-old wisdom, decided to do a gambit. And Spencer has chosen
Emergency evacuation.
Emergency evacuation.
So my total evacuation count, because I have less than 4 units remaining, is equal to 4.
Okay.
Now, the goal is at the end of battle round 5 to get my army within 6 inches of the center as possible. And then on a 4 up, -1 if any are battle shocked, they are marked as being evacuated. And if the number of units marked for evacuated is equal than your evacuation target, I immediately gain 30 points.
So essentially, you need to evacuate 4 units. Score any primary.
Correct. I no longer score primary.
And would you score the primary that you've already scored?
Yes.
Okay, so you keep it.
Yes,
Okay.
I keep that, but I no longer gain primary points.
So essentially, the Lord, in his wisdom, decided that the losses to the Tomb World are too grievous now, and it's time to pull back to the safety of the tombs. And he's trying to collect all of his remaining forces in the center where some sort of obelisk is, and that obelisk will transport them back to the tombs,
Yes.
Tomb World. But then he needs to actually perform that maneuver under the fire of the Deathwatch, which is going to be difficult as I have 2 more turns to stop you doing that.
Yes.
Okay.
So at the end of your return, before I declare the gambit, in deciding to gambit, I put him in strategic reserve.
Okay. So now that the gambit was declared, Spencer's going to shoot somewhere. So where are you going to shoot?
I'm going to start with the Imotekh the Stormlord. He is going to try to shoot the Calidus Assassin.
Oh no.
So
Please,
first,
not the Calidus. Staff of the Destroyer. How many shots is that?
it is 3 shots,
Oh,
and
no.
then he also has a flamer.
Oh no, not the Calidus, please.
So 3 shots hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Loves it. Strength 6.
And you are within 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Strength 6. So
2.
2. AP 3.
1. I'm
2
gonna
damage
probably
each.
reroll that if
You have 2 CP right now.
Yeah. Would you? What do you have in terms of your
Flamer?
Flamer, yes.
It is D6 shots at strength 5, AP 1, 1 damage.
D6 shots. Yeah, I'll try to save Calidus. Nope, she's dead.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 1 down
Now
to
is
1.
command reroll still 2 CP for
Yes.
me? Aww.
Yes, until the end of the game.
Okay, then funsies. Monolith.
Yes,
Particle Whip is going to go into the Biologist.
it's blessed.
All right, then 1 Death Ray is going to go into the Biologist.
Oh, and 3 into the
3
Redemptor.
into the Redemptor.
Okay, okay.
All right, let's do the fun one.
Okay, 1. No, please don't. No, doesn't it? You cannot reroll.
I'm gonna save the reroll for later.
Uh-huh. You have 2 CP?
Yeah.
Ah, so you okay.
Because Imotekh, I'm a
Yeah.
Storm Dork.
Yes.
Why did I roll 4 dice again? The other 3 into the Redemptor.
So 1 hit.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s. No.
Okay.
Would you like to reroll the 2?
No,
Okay.
because I'm a charging.
Ah, charging with these guys?
Lychguard into Inceptors.
Mhm. Are you before you roll? Are you within 9 of me? Because if you are, I would definitely move back forwards. And I'm in tactical, so I can move 6. So let me know, because I did not ask you before. It may matter.
Not base to base.
Yeah, from base to base, not with a 9, then
Yep.
not with. So you need a 9.
I need a 9.
Okay. Brave soul. Good luck. Ah, just
Here's
shy.
where I
2
save my
command
reroll.
points spent on the reroll. Ah, it was worth it. Cool. I love it. I'm glad I have a CP for Armor of Contempt. Okay. So 5 guys gonna fight a plus Imotekh. I'm using Armor of Contempt. How many attacks is that? 3 each, I assume?
Yes.
So 15. 15 attacks, hitting on 3s.
3s.
Okay. 2's miss, 1's miss. That's okay. And wounding, what's your strength?
6.
I'm T6.
So 4s. Okay. Not bad.
Okay, so that's 6.
6 at AP2.
6 at AP2, which becomes AP1 for Armor of Contempt. So
Yep.
4 ups Okay, so only one failed. Cool.
So 1 damage.
1 damage taken, and the Imotekh.
Yes, he has 4 attacks,
Yes.
hitting on 2s.
Oh. Imotekh was too busy coordinating the teleportation.
Strength 6, so wounding on 4s again.
1.
So 1 at AP 3, becoming AP 2.
So
So
one
it
guy.
will kill the injured.
Kill the injured guy. This guy. Okay, so I'm gonna fight back. Whatever Inceptors do in combat, we'll see now what they can. So it's 3 attacks each, which is 12 from the Inceptors. 3s. This is not my oath target. And wounding on 5s. So not bad actually for some kicking with the legs.
I am on the objective, so you get to reroll 1/1.
Thank you for remembering that. I definitely forgot. So 5 attacks,
3
3s to save. So
So
they
you
finish
kill
off
the injured
and
again.
put a wound on him.
Yep, so taking a nap again.
Yeah. Okay, and there my... Wait, I should have probably fought there first.
That is true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to punk that biologist.
Yeah, well,
2s,
hoping for his health. Okay, 2 misses and wounding
3s.
on 3s, yes. Oh, okay.
Not
2.
dev, sadly,
so-
but AP2.
AP2. 2 fails.
That is 6 damage total.
I'll check. He's unlikely to be 2 + 6.
At -1.
So the biologist died, unfortunately, and now the Redemptor hits. So Redemptor hits once, but I reroll because you're still my target. Oh no, that didn't help. Okay, and 1, which is not a wound. Monolith was the MVP currently of the game. He really was the pain in the Astartes buttocks of this game. It was incredibly difficult to do anything to him. Now this is done, so we're gonna move into my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So for my turn, I've drawn Stormlord's objective and secure No Man's Land, so I'm gonna take the central objective, hopefully, and this is gonna be enough for the scoring in this turn. My Eradicators have moved just slightly up to engage the Monolith, try to maybe do some damage to him. The Inceptors have fallen back. I've used the adaptive strategy for the tactical doctrine on them, so they are falling back and shooting into the Lychguard. The Redemptors have closed in. These guys have stayed here because I need that objective for myself. And this guy...
He's in strategic reserve.
Strategic reserves, okay. And yeah, that is pretty much my movement. So we're gonna shoot now. First, I'm gonna probably do the Eradicators as a funny part.
4 up in 1.
4 up in 1, of course. The multi-meld is first. Hitting on 5s, which is extremely weird for Space Marines, but okay. So 3 hits, thanks to reroll for being Eradicators. And wounding on 5s. Not bad, 1 already. So 1 wound, AP doesn't matter.
Loves it.
And hitting on 4s. So 3 hits and bye-bye dice. So 2 wounds. 2 wounds. Good luck.
Loves it.
Yeah, so the Eradicators did nothing to the Monolith. Which is so funny. Yeah, that 4+ invulnerable save is really making a difference. Really, because it would all be 6-up saves only. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would also maybe think about extra AP on the attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the shooting from the Redemptor, the plasma is gonna go into them. So D6, 4+. How many models do you have? Just 1 5.
I have 9 total.
Okay, so that's 6 shots. Okay, and you are my both target.
Yep.
So I am -1 to hit.
-1 to wound. Not.
And -1 to hit because I'm degraded.
Oh yes.
And -1 to wound, which is 4 to wound. 3 wounds.
4 up in Vol.
Yes.
Loves it.
Okay. Now the onslaught cannon. That's into the Monolith because we try to do as much damage to him as possible. So 1 dev wound and that's it.
Into the
Monolith.
Monolith?
Yes.
Okay. He's down to 10.
Icarus, 1 shot, hits,
Hit.
wounds, AP1, 3+.
Loves it.
Okay, and the 4 shots from the Volters, so 2 hits, no wounds. Oh, no wounds. So that is the Redemptors shooting. Now this Redemptor, again, plasma into the squad. So 5, no, 2+2, 4. Rerolling once, 3-0 and everything, actually. And wounding on that. 3.
4 up. Loves it.
Please stop passing all 4-up saves.
No!
Then the onslaught. Okay, this is a reroll. So 1 dev wound and 2 normal wounds. 2 normal wounds, 3 pluses.
Yep.
Oh, I see your squad completely.
Yep, so you will automatically just take, because I have the injured.
Uh-huh.
And then 3 up. Loves it.
Okay, the Icarus. 2 shots, 2 hits. 1 reroll because you're on that marked objective. 1 wound, AP1. 4 up.
Loves it.
Of course. Onslaught I shot already, right?
Yes.
Okay, in the plasma as well.
Yep.
Second Redemptor, the same thing again, repeating. Icarus. 1 shot, hits, wounds. 1, 4 up. Doesn't love it. Guy dies. Onslaught. Getting on that and wounding on 5s, so 2. 2 just saves. 3 pluses.
Loves it.
The Stormbolter. And wounding on 5s with rerolls. 2. 3 pluses.
Oh.
And plasma last.
Yep, I'm still over half.
So 5 shots. Oh, that's 6. Okay. And this one is a reroll as well. And wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling the 1. Sorry, 4 is rerolling the 1s. So 2 wounds. Because you're -1 2 wounds still, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 wounds, AP4.
Invul.
1 guy takes a nap. The Inceptors now 8 shots from them, all into the guys. No overcharging, of course. Why would I? So all hit. Wounding on 4s with rerolls. So 7 wounds. Please don't pass them all.
Okay.
So 7 wounds.
All 2 damage each?
Yes.
So I'll do this 2 at a time. Made 1.
Guy dies, so 3 remaining. You have 5 more to roll.
Yep. Loves it.
Okay.
Loves it. Loves it.
That was so obnoxiously over the stats that I'm starting to suspect Necron cryptomancy somewhere.
you saw my dice before.
I know. It's just I'm kidding. I'm just thinking that Imotekh is doing a great job boosting the teleportation, so they're almost like shifting out of reality.
Yep.
At this point, so they're almost not there anymore. That's why the invulnerable saves are so good. We're gonna charge now, so I don't have much of a choice really. So I'm gonna charge the Redemptor. Boom.
Yep.
This Redemptor as well.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move like this.
As of right now, we can test that objective. You're OC4. I currently have OC4 on.
Okay, so hopefully it's not gonna be like that anymore when I'm done fighting. So 5 attacks from the first Redemptor with rerolls. So 4 hits. And wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 3 wounds. 3s because you're -1 2 wounds.
Yep.
Please. Okay. 2 guys die. And the second Redemptor, all hit. 2s. Reroll 1. So all 5 wounds.
Okay.
Because when you're on 3s.
So 1 at a time.
Dead. And 4 up invulnerable saves for the Imotekh. His Majesty. Okay, he bossed it, so the Redemptor is gonna move in with him, and then you fight there first.
Yep. 2s.
Yes. Are you still 2s? Yeah.
Still 2s and 5s. 1 at AP2.
Okay. 5 is good. Okay, so that is, and you fight with Imotekh as well. 4 attacks.
They're equal wounds. I don't think they are damaged, so I'll just do the 1.
No, they're not damaged.
Yep, so I'll just do the 1 on the objective for funsies.
Okay.
All hit. And
5s.
1 at AP.
I rolled a 5. So
AP3, so you're
fine, yeah. So that was my turn. I've scored both Storm Hostile Objective and Secure No Man's Land.
Yep.
For 5 points each. And we're gonna see what Spencer can do in his turn. So Spencer's turn. He's doing the gambit thing,
Yeah.
so he deployed this guy over there and the Imotekh fallen back. I'm gonna overwatch with one my Redemptors. So the plasma is 5 shots plus 1. So actually, I think you are still my oath target with the Imotekh because the effects carry over.
Yeah, it carries over.
So I'll shoot at him. So 6s. I need 6s. No. Rerolling. No, unfortunately. And my onslaught, which is 1 hit, no wounds, but reroll on 1, and 4 Stormbolter shots. Rerolling that. Oh, and also onslaught I can reroll.
Yep. Yeah, you did the.
I forgot. No wounds. And the Icarus. 3
shots, 6s.
No reroll. No, Overwatch didn't help. We're trying to stop that, but alas. So now you can roll the 4-up to see if you actually.
Well, it's not. It's at the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn. Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna sit there,
Yeah.
and for funsies, first battle
But
shock.
correct me if I'm wrong, but there is.
First reanimation. So 3. So I'm no longer under half. So that means I don't need to roll for battle shock. I'm not gonna fall back, but I am.
So after careful thinking and reading the Gambit card again, we realized that unfortunately, because Spencer doesn't have 4 units remaining, he has 3. He cannot fulfill the Gambit's score because he needs 4 units in the center and rolling the 4-up.
Yes.
So that's like a very difficult thing to do. It's very unlikely to happen. And here it's physically impossible. So no matter what happens here, essentially Spencer will not be able to get those 30 points, and it means that we would end the game on
effectively, with Yuri's cards, 100 to 29.
100 to 29 with battle ready. So what do you think about this game? Thank you, first of all. Thank you for the game. It was wonderful. What do you think happened maybe? What did go wrong for the Necrons, and what did you like?
So, I love the Hypercrypt because it gives me a whole bunch of mobility.
Mm-hmm.
I like using the 2 Catan.
Oh yeah,
because it's damage sinks.
Yes.
And especially with the Monolith, where you can just go, high unit, 6 Eradicators, 4-up invul, have fun with that. Now, some may think, okay, the Monolith is actually the VP of this list.
Well,
the
he's
MVP
definitely
of the game.
stayed the entire game.
No,
Stayed
it's Imotekh.
because he was giving the 2
He was giving me the CP to sit there and do all that I needed to do.
And that's with me making you spend 2 command point reroll twice.
Right.
So you've lost essentially, 2 command points for free.
Yeah.
And still had a lot of command points. Yeah, he was very good. And he's still alive at the end of the game. Well, he would be.
Yeah, would have for now.
For 5th round, maybe I would probably kill him with 3 Redemptors and Inceptors, but let's count as if he is still here. He's a very good character for the utility of having more command points.
Yes, I will definitely say for Necron players that are used to the DPS checks of, hey, can you kill 20 warriors that are buffed up the wazoo?
And also with Crypto Thralls and the Lord, it's not the same, right?
It's definitely not the same, but it also poses interesting challenges. Especially with my specific list, a Canoptic Core wouldn't work, especially with,
Yeah, you need different units for that.
Right. But at the same time, having the units just pop in and out, I will admit that I misplayed with the Lokhust Destroyers that are supposed to come out strategic reserves to get full rerolls to hit.
Yeah.
That was my own fault that I realized, okay, I misplayed, but I'm going to roll with it. Because especially with it, later on in the game, there wasn't as much of a point to get the angles I needed. I was already just able to move in position, which could give my unit some cover instead of moving into a spot out in the open, deleting one thing, and then immediately getting deleted when I needed it.
Yeah, I agree. I think for the Necrons, I really like the Monolith. I think the Destroyers the regular Destroyers are a bit too easy to kill with the right application of force, and probably are quite expensive. So I would probably think about maybe swapping them, even though they are great against some targets. But just Redemptors are the worst thing ever to shoot at with the destroyers of the regular variety, not the heavy ones. Heavy ones are actually great against the Redemptors.
So what I could do is switch the unit of regular Locusts to heavy destroyers.
Yeah.
And it's actually I save 30 points that way.
Yeah.
So it definitely adds some utility. If I were to do that, I would probably go with the enigmatic annihilators, which are basically the Tesla version. So it gives my army some anti-MEQ shooting.
Horde.
Horde like
clearing stuff.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe. It depends on what else you have in the list, which is, in any case, I really like how Necrons feel. Yes, they need some tweaking in terms of like the damage output, you said correctly, and the durability is not as it was in the Codex, at least it doesn't feel the same. But still, I think Necrons are very interesting to play against. For me personally, it was very interesting. And for me, the best units for the Space Marines were probably the Redemptors again, as they always are, to be honest. But also the Land Raider was very good. I really like him. It was quite tanky.
The Land Raider surviving the first volley from the heavy destroyers, that really put me on the back foot.
Yeah, well, it hurt, yeah. And for the Monolith, obviously, he's still here, so he was an incredibly resilient target, thanks to the 4+ invulnerable save. He would be so dead if not for the 4-up event. He would just, every time you would fail that, and you failed it like, I think, 4 or 5 times.
Right.
So it would be a d6 + 2 damage each time. So it would probably kill the Monolith on the 2nd or 3rd fail.
But that's why also Imotekh played such an important role.
Yeah, because you had the CP.
That one extra during a battle round just really sat there and saved. It gave me that one resource needed to still do all my tools.
So I really liked it. Thank you very much for the game, Spencer.
Anytime, my friend.
Thank you very much for watching this, and we will see you next time.